Afghanistan is home to the world's largest Buddha statues, known as the Buddhas of Bamiyan. These statues were carved into the side of a cliff in the Bamiyan Valley in the 6th century and stood at 53 meters and 35 meters tall, respectively. Although the statues were destroyed by the Taliban in 2001, the site remains a symbol of Afghanistan's rich cultural and historical heritage. Armenia is home to the world's oldest known winery, discovered in the Arini 1 cave complex. This ancient winery, dating back over 6,100 years, provides remarkable insights into early winemaking practices. Azerbaijan has a burning mountain called Yanardağ, where natural gas seeps continuously through the surface and has been burning for hundreds of years. Bahrain is known as the Island of Pearls, famed for its pearl fisheries considered the best in the world before oil was discovered. Its economy relied on pearl fishing before the oil and gas era begun. Bangladesh is home to the Sundarbans, the largest mangrove forest in the world. Spanning approximately 10,000 square kilometers, the Sundarbans is renowned for its rich biodiversity, including the Bengal tiger, which is one of the region's most iconic and endangered species. Bhutan measures its success by gross national happiness, GNH, rather than gross domestic product, GDP, emphasizing spiritual and mental well-being over material wealth. Brunei's Sultan, Hassan al-Bolkiah, resides in the Istana Nurul Iman, the world's largest continuing residential palace with 1,688 rooms and 257 bathrooms. The ancient temple complex of Angkor Wat in Cambodia is the largest religious monument in the world, covering an area of 162.6 hectares. China has a bridge that is so long it disappears into the horizon. The Danyang Kunshan Grand Bridge is the world's longest bridge, measuring over 164.8 kilometers. India is the birthplace of chess, one of the world's oldest and most popular board games. The game originated in India during the Gupta Empire around the 6th century, where it was known as Chaturanga, which means 4 divisions of the military: infantry, cavalry, elephants, and chariots, represented by the pieces that would evolve into the modern pawn, knight, bishop, and rook. Indonesia is home to Krakatoa, one of the most famous volcanoes in history. The eruption of Krakatoa in 1883 was one of the largest and most destructive volcanic events in recorded history. It caused massive tsunamis, with waves reaching heights of up to 30 meters, and the explosion was heard as far away as Australia and the island of Rodrigues, near Mauritius, over 3,000 kilometers away. In Iran, 42% of women who take the university entrance exams continue on to higher education, compared to 29% of males. Iraq is home to the ancient city of Babylon, where the famous Hanging Gardens, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, were believed to have been located. Japan has a train station, Seiryu Miharashi Eki, that serves no passengers and has no exit. It was built purely for people to admire the scenic view, showcasing Japan's dedication to nature and aesthetics. Jordan is home to the Dead Sea, the lowest point on Earth's surface on dry land, sitting at about 430 meters below sea level. This unique body of water is known for its extreme salinity and therapeutic properties. Kazakhstan's Baikonur Cosmodrome is the world's first and largest operational space launch facility. It has been the launch site for many historic missions, including Yuri Gagarin's first human spaceflight. Kuwait has no rivers. It is one of the only countries in the world without any natural rivers or lakes. This arid nation relies heavily on desalination plants for its water supply. Kyrgyzstan has the world's second-largest high-altitude lake, Issyk-Kul, which never freezes despite being surrounded by mountains. The lake's name means warm lake in the Kyrgyz language. Laos is the most heavily bombed country in history relative to the size of its population, due to the U.S. bombings during the Vietnam War. Unexploded ordnance still poses a significant danger in the region. Lebanon has 18 recognized religious sects, making it one of the most religiously diverse countries in the world. This diversity contributes to the rich cultural tapestry of Lebanese society. Malaysia is home to the world's largest flower, Rafflesia arnoldi, which can grow up to 1 meter in diameter. This rare flower is known for its strong odor, reminiscent of rotting flesh. Mongolia has the world's oldest national park, the Bogd-Khan-Ul National Park, established in 1778. The park protects the biodiversity of the Bogd-Khan Mountain, which has spiritual significance in Mongolian culture. Myanmar's ancient city of Bagan has over 2,200 well-preserved temples and pagodas, some dating back to the 11th century. This archaeological zone offers a glimpse into the country's rich historical and religious heritage. Nepal has the densest concentration of World Heritage Sites within its Kathmandu Valley, which contains 7 sites within a 20-kilometer radius. These sites reflect the valley's significance in culture, art, and history. North Korea has its own calendar system called the Juche calendar, which starts with the birth year of Kim Il-sung in 1912. This calendar reflects the country's ideology of self-reliance and reverence for its leaders. Oman has one of the oldest independent states in the Arab world, with its roots traced back to at least the 8th century. This historical continuity is reflected in its rich cultural heritage and traditions. Pakistan has the world's largest man-made forest, the Changamanga, covering an area of 12,423 hectares. This forest plays a crucial role in timber production and environmental conservation. Palestine is home to the oldest continuously inhabited city in the world, Jericho, with evidence of settlement dating back over 11,000 years. Jericho's ancient history makes it a key archaeological and historical site. The Philippines has the world's longest underground river, the Puerto Princesa Subterranean River, stretching 8.2 kilometers. This natural wonder is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a popular tourist destination. Qatar is one of the richest countries in the world per capita, thanks to its vast oil and gas reserves. This wealth has fueled rapid modernization and development in the nation. Saudi Arabia is home to the world's largest sand desert, the Rub al Khali, also known as the Empty Quarter. This vast and inhospitable desert is a significant geographical feature of the Arabian Peninsula. Singapore has a super tree grove with 18 artificial trees that are up to 50 meters tall, acting as vertical gardens and environmental engines for the park. These iconic structures are part of the gardens by the bay. South Korea's capital, Seoul, has the world's fastest average internet speeds. This high-speed connectivity supports the city's reputation as a global technology hub. Sri Lanka is the world's largest exporter of tea, producing more than 340 million kilograms annually. The country's tea plantations are a major part of its economy and cultural heritage. Syria is home to one of the oldest civilizations in the world. Human remains have been found in the region dating back about to around 700,000 years ago. Taiwan has a lantern festival where thousands of sky lanterns are released simultaneously, creating a stunning visual spectacle. This tradition is part of the annual celebration of the Lantern Festival. Tajikistan is home to the Pamir Highway, one of the world's highest and most challenging roads, reaching altitudes of over 4,600 meters. The highway offers breathtaking views of the Pamir Mountains. Thailand is the only country in Southeast Asia that was never colonized by a European power, maintaining its independence throughout history. This has allowed Thailand to preserve its unique culture and traditions. Timor-Leste is one of the newest countries in the world, gaining independence from Indonesia in 2002. Since then, it has been working to build its national identity and infrastructure. Turkey's city of Istanbul is the only city in the world that spans 2 continents, Europe and Asia. This unique geographical position makes Istanbul a vibrant cultural and commercial hub. Turkmenistan has a mysterious gas crater known as the Door to Hell, which has been burning continuously for over 50 years. This fiery crater is a popular, if eerie, tourist attraction. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai, UAE, is the tallest building in the world, standing at 828 meters. This architectural marvel dominates the skyline of Dubai and attracts millions of visitors each year. Uzbekistan has one of the world's most famous and beautiful subway systems, with stations that look like grand palaces. The ornate designs of the stations reflect the country's rich cultural heritage. Vietnam's Son Doong Cave is the largest cave in the world, so massive it has its own river, jungle, and climate. This natural wonder attracts adventurers and scientists from around the globe. Yemen is home to the ancient skyscraper city of Shibam, often called the Manhattan of the desert, with mud brick buildings that date back to the 16th century. This city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Moving on to Oceania, we start off with Australia. Australia is home to the Great Barrier Reef, the largest coral reef system in the world, which is visible from space and stretches over 2,300 kilometers. The reef is a biodiversity hotspot and a major tourist attraction. Fiji has a unique tradition called Fijian time, where the pace of life is relaxed and schedules are often flexible, emphasizing a laid-back lifestyle. This cultural attitude contributes to Fiji's reputation as a paradise for relaxation. Kiribati is the only country in the world to be situated in all four hemispheres, northern, southern, eastern, and western, because of its vast expanse across the Pacific Ocean. This unique positioning influences the nation's time zones and international dateline. Marshall Islands have a history of nuclear testing, with the Bikini Atoll being the site of 23 nuclear tests conducted by the United States between 1946 and 1958. These tests have left a lasting impact on the environment and the local population. Micronesia's island of Pohnpei is home to the ancient city of Nan Madol, a series of artificial islands and canals that were the ceremonial and political center of the Saudeleur dynasty. This archaeological site is often referred to as the Venice of the Pacific. Nauru is the third smallest country by area in the world, only 21 square kilometers, and has no official capital city. Despite its small size, Nauru has a complex history of phosphate mining and economic challenges. New Zealand was the first country to grant women the right to vote in 1893. This pioneering move has been a significant part of New Zealand's progressive social policies. Palau has created the world's first shark sanctuary, protecting about 600,000 square kilometers of ocean from commercial shark fishing. This sanctuary is crucial for marine conservation and biodiversity. Papua New Guinea is one of the most linguistically diverse countries in the world, with over 800 languages spoken. This diversity reflects the rich cultural heritage and complexity of its indigenous communities. Solomon Islands have a phenomenon known as the giant African snail, a rare species of giant snail that can only be found in this region. This unique snail is part of the island's distinctive biodiversity. Tonga is the only monarchy in Oceania. Tonga has had a king, Tuitong, since the 10th century. It's also the only Pacific country that has never been colonized. Tuvalu is one of the least visited countries in the world, with only about 2,000 tourists annually. This low level of tourism contributes to Tuvalu's untouched natural beauty and serene environment. Vanuatu is known for land diving, or naghol, where men jump off wooden towers with vines tied to their ankles in a precursor to bungee jumping. This traditional practice is a rite of passage and a cultural spectacle. That was it. Which one of these facts was the favorite for you? Don't forget to comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.